Hello, all signs. Welcome to Cosmic Readings and Messages for June 2019. This is a little prelude to your sign. Apologies for the delay in getting June's readings out because I've been kind of busy, but we'll do it for the whole month. Just as a quick reminder, I do not do astrology type stuff, so if you're looking for astrological readings, there's a number of other YouTube channels that you can check for that. I use the astrological signs for categorization simply because everybody knows their astrological sign, so it just makes things easier that way. I do use the tarot cards and the messages from your angels, and I'm a little bit unconventional. I just do what I think works best for me and get those messages through from the universe and the angels and the spirits to see what they have for your particular sign. So I will be shuffling and setting everything up for your sign in just a moment. So just keep all those things in mind. Remember, the messages may not resonate with you perfectly. It may actually be for someone that you're associated with or someone you know. Maybe you're helping them out and the message is referring to them. Also, sometimes the messages are just not for you. Check out other associated signs that maybe you associate yourself with for more information. But I like to think that the messages are for those who actually come to the YouTube channel here and watch. So maybe during the course of the month it will make more sense. In any case, feel free to like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. And thank you for watching. And now we'll switch over to your sign for June 2019. Hello, my Aquarius friends, as we switch over, and I've got the cards already shuffled and they popped and I put them out on the table to save some time. So Aquarius, here is your reading for June 2019. Again, sorry for the delay because I've been busy. But here we are, Aquarius, and you've got, for your main energy for the month, major card, you got the Emperor, and for the rest of the story, you've got Cups, Cups, Cups. Yep, you got the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the King of Cups. And for your angelic message, you've got Sonia, which is kind of nice. So let's get into your Cups Runneth Over reading here. You're starting with the Emperor. The main message for the month, something to keep in mind. The Emperor represents respect, leadership, strategic planning, can be a father type figure, which could be an actual spouse or father or boss who's a father type figure. And that if it's a boss, it's someone who's on your side. I'm not meaning father like being bossy, but father like figure who can give you advice. So it's all good. He also represents organization and structure. So he's the Emperor, you know. Everything's got to be all set in place for the Emperor, and that's what he represents. Now you've got the Eight of Cups. In fact, you've got all cups. So the eights are considered by some to be all-seeing. We're getting close to the end of each suit. You know, it goes from 2 to 10. And since you guys have all cups, this is interesting. So Eight of Cups is talking about moving on. Could be a spiritual journey, a retreat of some kind. Eight of Cups is... it could also be withdrawal, retreat, and abandonment. So a couple of things to think about there. Now the cups, you know, here's the one cup that's up there in the sky. So, you know, the Eight of Cups is, I wouldn't call it negative, but it's sort of what I would call wishy-washy type of energy. You know, the Eight of Cups, you're retreating, maybe you're on a spiritual journey, you're maybe daydreaming, having dreams, but you're also moving on. It's about, you know, you're just moving forward. Now, the next one here is the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups here, you got this person who's sitting there, they look like they're not so happy. They're looking down at those 3 empty cups. So again, it's kind of being distraught, but you're focusing on the wrong thing. The 4 of Cups is talking about being bored, maybe, and you're not feeling fulfilled. However, you've got this cup out there in the universe that's like being handed to you, and it's full of all kinds of goodies. So you're dwelling on the 3 that are empty when you've got, that 4th one out there that's just being handed to you. You're not paying any attention to it. So the point is, you shouldn't be feeling so left out or, negative. You need to just open your eyes and say, oh, there's something else there, because then you've got the King of Cups. And kings are always nice, right? Because they're the kings. The King of Cups is a supportive person, a leader. Kind of like that emperor. Sound familiar? He's very tolerant. He has empathy. The King of Cups, the kings are masters. So he's good with his money. He can be a philanthropist. He gives his money to good causes. He's a healer. He's influential. He's a ruler. That's what you can be if you just stop dwelling in what's not there. So pay close attention. Don't dwell in what you don't have. Don't just sort of look away like, I'm just going to go do my thing. It's all right, but I'm not super happy. Because this is what you're supposed to be. And maybe what's going on in this reading is it's the beginning to the end of the month. You're progressing because by the end of the month, you're going to be that king. You just need to get through this, through the middle of the month. And maybe this is going into July or something. But you can be that king. You can be that emperor. I think that represents you. So whatever's going on, get out of that little funk. Get out of feeling like you're being left out or you're missing out. Stop dwelling on the empty cups and turn around and see what's being handed to you. You got a cup full of goodies right there. It's kind of like, Halloween basket, or a container. You go out, it's empty, and you're like, oh, how much candy am I going to get? And you move along, and you start collecting the candy, and when you get home, you're like, look at this. My cup is full. My bag is full of candy. I'm all happy. I'm the leader. I'm the king of the candy brigade or something. So don't worry. Move forward. Now, your angelic message is not really tied to this message, but it's a nice one. You have Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So that message is for anyone who's recently lost a loved one, maybe in the past year, or someone. I'm actually getting a feeling of somebody out there may have a loved one in the hospital, and during this month, or just very recently, they passed away. Maybe you just found out about this. That's the message I'm getting. This is a, long-term or short-term. It's a message from your deceased loved one. But I just got this message. I just got the feeling that somebody out there, and maybe that's why you're feeling kind of wishy-washy. You're not feeling very much like a king or an emperor. You're feeling down because someone recently passed, and it could have been very recent. Or they're in the hospital right now, or they're in a nursing home, and you're going to find out, like you sort of have a feeling that their time is coming soon. And this is a message from your deceased loved one. It's coming already from the other side that they're at peace, they're happy, you should not worry about them, and they love you very much. So either it has happened, it has just happened, or it's going to happen this month. And the spirits and angels, the universe, want you to know ahead of time that this person is okay. They're at peace, and you shouldn't worry about them. For others, again, this is someone in the recent past, maybe the past year. You're just getting a comforting message that they're okay on the other side. You shouldn't worry about them. And maybe, this is, like I said, the reason why you're feeling kind of down, but you shouldn't, because you're a good person. Move forward. This is the message telling you don't worry about them on the other side. You can be that king. You can be the emperor. The person on the other side is okay. So it's just another sidetracked message, but this could also simply be a completely separate message from this. So take it either way. So there you go, my Aquarius friends. There's your reading for June 2019. If it does not resonate with you, maybe you are the person helping someone else who's dealing with these feelings of inadequacy, feeling left out when they should be the king or an emperor. Or you're helping someone get through a loss, and you need to let them know that the person on the other side, you can tell them, you saw this on YouTube, and you were watching your sign, and the person on there said it could be for a friend, and you're letting them know that the person on the other side is at peace, and they love the other person very much, and not to worry. So you could be just relaying that positive message to the other person who lost someone. So there you go, my Aquarius friends. Hope you enjoyed this reading. Come back next month.